Hello, everybody. It's Logan Kurtz here. I wanted to make a video today and just kind of talk to you guys for a minute. There's something I wanted you guys to know, and this is something I don't think I've ever told anybody. And it might it might explain some things to you. It might not. I don't know, but you should know it. There's a million things to talk about, so I'm gonna start here. Obviously, that you guys are the reason why I make my music, right? Or continue my music at least. You inspired me to continue doing it. I also get my inspiration from, the donkey down the street, whatever. But you guys are the reason why I do that. But there's something I want you to know coming out, okay? There's a lot of people out here who think they know who I am. The truth of the matter is, they don't. Logan Kurtz is my name, but that's not who I am. I am far, far, far much more than that. I'm an infinite being. I'm immortal. I'm energy. I'm consciousness. Something happened to me when I was 18 years old, and it was a very big spiritual experience, and it woke me up and showed me that the world that I thought was real wasn't real. Every belief I had, every emotion I had, every attachment to something I had, stripped away, gone. I was naked. Okay? Nothing. The world was not what I thought it was. I was not who I thought I was, and you were not who I thought you were. Everything changed that day. Everything. I believed that I was going to die, and I accepted it. And why would I not accept it? Death is inevitable. Right? Or is it? Or is death an illusion? Because energy cannot be created or destroyed, and you and I are energy. See, there's a lot more to life than people want to give credit for. Or not even necessarily give credit for. People these days are not open-minded enough to see it. Because, I'm going to put it to you like this. If you walk into a room and an electrician walks into a room, that electrician is going to see the room a little bit differently than you are, right? Same room, same color walls, but the electrician sees something that you don't. Why? Because he's trained to see it. He sees it because he knows what it is. You can't show me what something is if you don't even know what it is yourself. You know what I mean? You can't go, oh, this is what? If you don't know what it is, how are you going to tell me what it is? See what I'm saying? That day that I had that spiritual experience was maybe 3 or 4 months after I got my dead father's money. My dad died when I was 9 years old. Alright? And that broke my heart as a kid. It really did. Honestly, it did. It crushed me. He was my soccer coach, my best friend. I mean, you name it. I was so happy to see him. And when I had to go with my mom, I hated it. Because she always picked her husband over me. Whoever the hell she was dating over me. And that's never changed. She still does to this day. She ain't here. Never has really been present, But whatever, that's not the point. So it crushed me. And I was mad at God for so long. However God is. I was mad at it. Or him, her. And it just sent me down the wrong path, man. Like, I was a good kid. I was. I had my dad every other weekend. I hated that, but I got him every other weekend. And so when I lost him, and that was the first person I ever experienced losing as a 9-year-old boy, it tore me up. My grades went down because I stopped trying. The amount of trouble I got in rose sky fucking high. Excuse my language. I am trying to work on that too. It sent me down the wrong path, and I let it affect me for so long. Like, even up really until this day, it's still affecting me because of the stuff I did out of resentment and out of anger. I held on to it for so long. So long. You know, and it's not easy because it's not like I wanted to hold on to it. People would be like, well, just let it go. And I'd be like, well, how? How do I fucking do that? Because I would love to let it go, but I don't know how. And you know what? I still necessarily don't know how. I probably never will, but I've accepted it. And it's what it is. You know? Life goes on. Things are going to happen that are out of our control, and we have to be okay with that. So, anyway, I got that money, and it was about $40,000. I got a checkbook, and $40,000, and it lasted 3 months. I had a house in Emma, and I partied that shit away until I had nothing left. And guess what? I got nothing to frickin' show for it. Not a damn fucking thing. Nothing. Memories. Are they worth it memories? No, they're not. I didn't know the value of money. I didn't have a father to teach me the value of money. I didn't have a mother to teach me the value of money because she was always too interested in everything else. I would bring her my songs that I was writing as a kid, and she would be like, yeah, cool, go to your room. Nobody knows why, right? I'm sure 75% of you think I make music just because I think it's cool, or I'm trying to fit in. And no. You couldn't be more wrong than you think you're right. Music is my therapy. It's my stress relief. I've done it since my father died. That's how I coped with his death. That became the way I deal with shit. The way I get it out. The way I am able to talk about it. I suck at telling you what my problems are or expressing myself through talking. This is probably the best I've ever done. But you give me one of these and a pen, and I'll let you know how I feel. A lot of people think I'm making music just for the hell of it, and they're the most ignorant, naive people. So take a point out of this. Never assume stuff. Ask. Always ask. Always ask. Anyway. So I learned the value of money. But the spiritual experience that I had. I'm chilling with some friends. And we were smoking. Hanging out, whatever. We were smoking a little blunt. One of these guys. And my heartbeat started going really fast. And for those of you who know me very well, this is when I went by Flo J. Simpson. Yeah, that cocky arrogant little bastard. Anyway, so my heartbeat got really fast, and I started kind of freaking out. So I told my guys that we were on the car hotboxing, and I was like, y'all, I'll see y'all later. I'm gonna go inside and calm down. And I go inside, and I also hear this like beep going on inside my head, right? And I'm looking around like, what could be making that noise? And I'm still hearing it, so like I'm starting to panic a little bit. So I unplug everything from the TV, stereo, to the fucking laptop, to the toaster. I mean, you name it, it got unplugged, I still heard it. So just take that panic attack and double the intensity of it, right? So I run to the sink and I start pouring cups of water. And I mean, I probably drank 15 cups of water in 5 minutes. Nothing changed, I'm still freaking out. So I lay down. I'm like, well, maybe I just need to lay down, breathe. You know what I mean? Who else wouldn't go lay down at that point? I went and I laid down. My friend gets back. And he's tripping. He's out of this world. And he sees me laying there. And this song comes on. And it's Castle of Glass by Linkin Park. I don't know who's heard it and who hasn't. But anyway, this song is playing. And at the same time, he's lighting candles around me as I'm laying on this couch. And he gets a rag and he gets warm water. And he lays it over my eyes. So I'm laying on the couch with a warm rag laid over my eyes and candles lit around me. I mean, I must be in death ceremony, right? And this song, the hook is pretty much, I am only a crack in this castle of glass. We are all just a crack in this castle of glass, but we all are the castle of glass together. It humbled me, and I needed that. I really did need that. I was humble before the money, sure. But man, when you give a man who ain't had a dime in his life $40,000 out of nowhere, and he's already been going down the wrong path, wrong move. So, anyway, I'm laying there and I'm listening to that, and I don't know exactly what happened to me or to what I thought I was, who I thought I was, but I was no longer this external person that you can look at in the mirror, right? I was completely on the inside, internal, eyes closed, but everything was beautiful. Like, I cannot even explain to you the patterns I saw, the like symbols, the colors that I've never seen before. It was intense and it was crazy. So I'm seeing all that. I did see tunnel vision, so that's a real thing. I saw tunnel vision. I saw a light at the end of that tunnel. Anyway, I believed that I was dying, and I was so scared at first. Let me backtrack. Before, it was beautiful. I was scared, man. Like, I was laying there and I was like, oh my god, I'm dying, I'm probably gonna die. And then I just finally, a voice in me, I was just like, well, I guess I'm dying then. I accepted it, right? Because, I mean, it's happening anyway. Once I accepted it, it immediately, and like, oh god, see, I get tears talking about this sometimes. Once I accepted it, it became the most beautiful thing I've ever seen, felt, heard, any sense you could think of. Beauty to the max, euphoria, right? I remember waking up the very next day, and I dropped the name Flo J. Simpson, changed it to MC Infinity, hit up people that I had wronged or like had problems with that I knew I was a part of, and I wanted to right those wrongs. I wanted to make things right. I woke up and I felt like I had my life back, but it was a new life. Like, I had a second chance at life. I had a new beginning. And, you know, for those of you who've read the Bible and you've heard about the whole, like, death and then rebirth thing, that's how it felt. It really did feel like I died and was reborn as something better, and I believe I was. Anyway, very first thing I did when I woke up that morning was looked up, like, the symptoms, kind of what I went through, just figure out what the hell happened to me. Is there anyone else on this planet who's been through something like it, you know? And it came up with three things: the Matrix, spiritual awakening, or ego death. I lean more towards the last two, spiritual awakening and the ego death. And I've had a couple of different awakenings in my life, but that one in particular, I'll never forget. So, anyway, that's the day I realized that we're all immortal. This world is not as simple as it seems. It's not as cliche. It's not. It's a play, man. Like, this world, this society, everything is a joke. It's a game, and you gotta play, or you can just jump off the damn chessboard and just watch other people play. You know what I'm saying? There's two types of people. People that are here to live this life, and people that are here to change it. What I mean by that is this. My definition of success is to be happy, and to make you happy, to make other people happy, and to be happy myself. That's success to me. There's other people that success is materials. You know, they gotta have everything, and that's fine if that's what you want to live your life doing. Even if you gotta run over people to get there. But nature doesn't work in dysfunction. Nature only works in cooperation. MC Infinity. Love, light, and blessings to everybody. I hope y'all have a wonderful day. I hope you enjoyed the story. There's so much more I could go on and on and on, and I don't want to keep all of y'all's time, but I just wanted you guys to know a little bit more about me. So, alright guys, I'll see y'all next time.